Good morning, everybody. This is Jackie McLaughlin, Platinum with Young Living, and today we are going to talk about make and takes and how to build a successful Young Living business with a make and take model. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to do make and takes to build a business. It means this is one of the ways that's been proven to be very effective. So, who is right for make and takes? Anybody that likes to have fun. That's the bottom line. If you like to have parties and just have a good time and have a lot of fun, a make and take can be the very best way for you to get people to come and listen to you talk to them about why Young Living is a good choice for their improved life. So make and takes can be really, really simple, or they can be very elaborate. It's just whatever you want it to be. So let your imagination go crazy. Come up with ideas that are going to be fun and pertinent to what's going on in the world. In other words, you know, right now we're approaching the holiday season, so heck, why not do some holiday make and takes? Do get them started now, because people get really, really busy in December, and so right after Thanksgiving is a great time to have things already scheduled. So think about today, setting up a make and take for not the weekend of Thanksgiving, because everybody's going to be pretty family tied up, but the following week after that, or the next weekend. Make and takes can be short, like an hour to an hour and a half, or you can do really half day or all day make and takes. Depends on how crazy you want to get. So what is a make and take? A make and take is usually done, doesn't have to be, you can do it anywhere you want, but most people do them like in their homes. And you invite your friends and family, neighbors, everybody, you know, and keep in mind, if you invite 25 people, you might get 6. So you want to get firm RSVPs or confirmations or commitments from people that say they're coming. And if somebody says, yeah, and they're not real sure, just don't be upset or surprised if they don't show up because people are busy. And it's difficult sometimes to, you know, find time to do things even if you want to. So, excuse me. So you want to figure out what kind of make and take that you want to do. So you can do something really simple, like just some bath salts. Those are like so easy to make. You could do a make and take easily in an hour with just doing bath salts. And we have tons of recipes. You can Google, you can find them on Pinterest. I mean, there's recipes everywhere. And look for Young Living oil recipes, because those are going to be, somebody's already perfected the number of drops of oils for whatever it is that you're doing using Young Living oils. You can take other recipes you might find and accommodate them to Young Living, but just know that you may have to tweak it. So, something as simple as bath salts is really quick and easy. And, you know, you can do creative things like saving your Ninja Red bottles and using the Ninja Red bottles for your container for your bath salts. Just get a little funnel to pour your bath salts into the bottle and then put a big red bow on it or something. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can use I've seen people use empty wine bottles, and which was really kind of a cute idea. So you want to make it, you know, pertinent and attractive to the crowd that you're speaking to. So ways to get ideas for make and takes are, there's a bazillion of them. Like I said, look on Pinterest. You'll find so much stuff there, it'll just blow your mind. But 2 books, or actually I think she has more than 2 now, but the 2 that I have here are Melissa Pepping's books for the chemical-free home. She has tons of recipes in here, and these are all recipes that you can make at a make and take and have the theme be your chemical-free home. And of course, what is the reason people want to get a Young Living account after doing a make and take with you? Well, obviously you're talking to them during the process of the make and take about how the products that they're using are full of chemicals. And so to get a chemical-free home, sometimes we have to make our own things. So you're going to talk to them about the dangers of the accumulated effect of all these different chemicals and different products over time, and how switching to creating some of your own or buying Young Living products that are already made is the best way to remove these chemical-laden products from your house. So that's the theme and the purpose of the make and take. But then beyond that, you just want to make it really fun. Just don't forget to tell them about the reasons why this is important, because that is what's going to get them listening to you about getting a wholesale account, so that they'll have the oils they need to make their own products. And they'll also have a huge selection of products that are already done that are chemical free. And so for those busy people that just came to a make and take because it sounded like fun, but in reality, when they get home, they're probably not going to take the time to make their own products. And so that's where the Young Living product guide comes in really handy, where you can show them all the different products that Young Living has, so they get to see that we're not just about essential oils. We have essential oils in all our products, but we're about healthy living. And so we have options for every avenue of your life, whether it's the personal care products you use, which is primarily what you would focus on in a make and take class, or your cleaning products would be the next one you would spend. Probably you could do a whole make and take on just cleaning products. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite make and takes to do is chemical-free cleaning or chemical-free home regarding your cleaning products. And you can do some make and takes. You can show people how to use baking soda and the thieves spray as a scrub. And you could, for the make and take, you can buy empty plastic bottles on Amazon, and with the spray tops already on them and everything, you could make up bottles of cleaner for everybody to take home with them as their make and take product to take home. So there's tons of different ways that you can create make and takes. One of the things, I want to share my screen here if I can figure out where I put it. Oily tools, no, not oily tools, Oil Posse. Oil Posse, which their website is theoilposse.com. When you go to their website, you can find tons and tons and tons of resources. But this page is, create aromalicious gifts. Join us for a special holiday make and take DIY event. So this gives you kind of ideas on how you can make it attractive, cute little invitations, labels for the products that you're going to make. And this has got labels that you can download and print. So you go to like Avery and get the appropriate size labels and just print these on your computer and stick them on your product. So you have cute little professional looking labels that are really nice. And then of course, if you keep scrolling down, this is where you download the labels that they have already created for you. And then they have ingredient cards. They tell you which labels to buy and how to set up your make and take. So there's tons of great information here. And then of course, recipes. So this is a great place to go. So you go to theoilposse.com and do a search on their page for make and takes, and you can find this. And it's a really great tool to help you get ideas and make it really fun and exciting. So some people spend money putting on their make and takes, doing a lot of stuff. You can do it really on the down low and still have a lot of fun. So it's just whatever fits your budget. That's what's the beautiful thing about make and takes. You can pull off a successful make and take without really spending any money. You can even have people bring their own ingredients and you provide the oils. So let's say you tell them, well, bring a cup of baking soda and whatever, it depends on what you're making. Or you could tell them to bring their own little containers, and that can be really cute. You could give a prize for the most unique container. So if you were doing bath salts, say we're going to make some bath salts, bring your own container, and then just make it fun, because then everybody brings something different and it gives you conversations and people get to have fun with each other. And You could have everybody vote on the best container and give a bottle of lemon oil or something. I don't know. Just be creative. Think of your own, how it would be fun for you. So one other thing, this is a document that we uploaded to the Peppermint Patties page recently. But this is a little booklet, Christmas Oily Gift Make and Take Recipes. And what it is it's, if you print it up double-sided, so it prints on both sides of your paper, and then it folds up like a little 4-page booklet. And this is on our Peppermint Patties page, so you can find it there. And you could make this up and give it to everyone who comes to your Christmas make and take. You could make some of these, you could make something different and give this as a gift. And just let your imagination go crazy. There's so much that you can do and make it fun. Let me stop the share. So does anybody have any kind of questions about make and takes? I'm more than happy to entertain questions. Just use the chat box, which is down probably on the bottom of your screen. And if you don't see it there, there might be a more button that you could press to get access to the chat box. So just keep in mind, for the other one I wanted to share with you was, excuse me, Melissa Pepping's website. If you want to get her books, it's thechemicalfreehome.com, I think. Hold on. Yes, it's thechemicalfreehome.com, and that's where you can find her booklets with all the recipes in them. So that's another good resource. So no questions. Just remember, when you're doing a make and take, it is about having fun. It's all about having fun. But the biggest mistake that people make when they have a make and take is they don't know how to close or figure out a way to get people to realize they can have their own wholesale account. Is there an average cost for the class? You know, it can be free, it can be $5, it can be $10. It just depends on what you're doing. So if you want to do a free class, if you want to do a make and take, you could invite all your team members and have them invite guests, and the team members could pay a fee and the guests could come for free. It's whatever you want it to be. It really, and there is no set answer for that. It's whatever you can afford, whatever you feel like doing. But I like the idea of getting all your team members involved so they can invite friends and make it really successful. And then the team members can help you pay for the ingredients by paying $5 or $10, and then they can bring their guests for free. And that way, you know, they're getting to expose their guests and possibly get new members as well. But as I was saying, you want to be sure you spend some time not only explaining to them why you choose Young Living. You want to talk about Seed to Seal and how Young Living is the only oil company that has a Seed to Seal promise. You need to understand what that is. So go to the Seed to Seal video. I think it's just seedtoseal.com. You can find it on your Young Living website, and watch that video and watch it over and over and over again until you can, in your own words, tell people what is Seed to Seal. Because that's really important. That's what sets us apart from all other oil companies. And you want people to understand that, because the average person doesn't know Young Living from anybody else. And why would they want to come with Young Living if they can go to the health food store or whatever? And you want to be sure to explain that to them when you have make and takes. It is about having fun, and it is about having a party, and it is about just, you know, being creative and all that good stuff. But don't leave out the primary reason why you're doing this. That is to help other people find Young Living and the benefits of it. So you're going to talk to them during the make and take. You don't have to make it a formal presentation. You just be sure that people are listening, and you're going to tell them why you chose Young Living. So the best time to tell them that is maybe before you get started. Make it very short and very to the point, and they won't get bored and tune out. Just tell them right up front. The reason I'm wanting to introduce you to Young Living is because bam, 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 and you're done. So, and then once you've done having your make and take, you want to have some fun, make your products, everybody have a good time. You can have people bring food, you can make food, you can do it without food. It's just totally up to you. You could have Ninja Red. You could do a punch with Ninja Red. All these, if you do food, be sure to do food recipes with oils in them so you can talk to them about that, about how Young Living oils are ingestible where most aren't. And then have recipes there. Make up a recipe card for any dish that you create so people can take a picture of that and have the recipe. And then when you get sort of done and everybody's sort of got their make and take finished, and before they leave, and be sure to don't wait too late, because some people will duck out as soon as they're finished. You want to start telling people how they can get their own wholesale account. And you don't want to make that boring or salesy, so you just say something like, again, use your words, but you want to make it sort of casual, just like your party's been very casual. So you're going to say something like, wow, this has been so much fun, and I'm just so happy that you guys came and let me share with you how I choose to get my home chemical free using products that are chemical free, and sometimes making my own that are really fun. And I would like to show you the easiest way for you to get the best price on these products, and that's by getting your own wholesale account. There's no strings attached. You don't have to buy every month. You don't have to sign people up. It's just like a Costco account or a Sam's account. You buy in a membership by getting a starter kit, and after you've done that, now you have the right to buy it wholesale anytime you want. End of story. Here's how you get started. Let's go over here. I know you're probably really excited about making your own products, and maybe you gave them a recipe book, because we have tons of recipes. You could print one up. You could make them a digital one and say, I will email this to you. And you could use that as part of your clothes and say, when you get home and you have these great recipes, you're going to need oils to put in them. So create a recipe book with the oils from the kit. And say, I can send you this digital recipe book. That way you don't have to print it up. You're not out any money. And as a gift to you for getting your kit. So by the time your kit arrives, you will already have this recipe book, and you can get started right away making your own products. Let your imagination be the thing, but don't forget to give them that opportunity to get their wholesale account, and be ready right there on the spot to sign them up. So ideally, you're going to have Wi-Fi, and you're going to have it all set up and ready to go, so that somebody comes over and just starts filling out their information and picks their kit, and off you go. If you don't have Wi-Fi, let's say you decided to do a make and take it at a church place and they didn't have Wi-Fi or whatever. So you take printed copies of applications with you, and you have people fill them out and tell them, as soon as I get home, I will input this in the computer for you, and then I will shred this document. And this is the way Shannon Hudson signs everybody up. They fill out a form. They fill out the actual physical application, and then they input it after the fact when they have the Wi-Fi. So you want to be sure, number one, if they fill out a paper form, that they filled it out entirely. You want to be sure all the information they need is on there. You don't want to have to be calling them later trying to figure it out. So, read every bit of that application and make sure you have all the necessary information in order to successfully get them enrolled. So any other questions? Be happy to answer any of them. Like I said before, you can do your make and takes for free. You can charge a small fee. You can charge your members and not your guests. There's just so many different ways that you can do that. I hope this has been helpful and useful to you, and this is the perfect time to set up some make and takes, some making gifts, very inexpensive gifts that people can either have for themselves or they can give to their friends and family, whatnot. And so I just want to share with you today, I have on my new t-shirt, and I'm going to tell you what it says. Get out there, oil up, buttercup. Make your own party, and let's get going. And I want to hear, for all you peppermint patties on the call, I want to hear about your make and take successes and what you did, how you did it. So be sure to share that with the group. So I hope this was useful for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great and fantastic day. Yes, the shirt is awesome. I got it from, what's the name? Arrow something. Sacred Arrow. So Google Sacred Arrow. All right, you guys, have a great day.